If you don't know, now you know. Oh, what up, people? Hey, hoochies, and it's your girl. Okay, I've tried to do this intro a few times. So, what up, you guys? It's your girl, Black Girl Magic, and I'm here with a noodle mukbang. Now, y'all know how I feel about noodles. I love noodles. Nice and tasty. But like, honestly, we have to talk, you guys. We are under attack. I tried to tell everyone, I don't know, over 4 years ago, but now it's here. It's here. There is a war against our First Amendment. Yeah, that's right, our First Amendment. Now, you ask, what's the importance of social media and your First Amendment? Everything. Your right to speak your truth is everything. Right now, this week, they have 2 court cases, Supreme Court cases, where they are deciding if companies like YouTube, TikTok, Twitter should be held liable for allowing their users, meaning me and you, to post content that someone might find offensive. Essentially, that's what's going on. Essentially, if we just break it down to the peanut butter and bread, that's what's going on. And I'm gonna say this about it. If you don't like something that is being suggested to you, there is a button on there that says do not recommend, okay? There's no way we're going to allow them to take our First Amendment right, let's get the definition of that, because I believe people don't understand what that is. The right to express any opinion without censorship or restraint, meaning you don't have to feel the same way I feel to speak your truth and for it to be true. That's the importance. Censorship. Our former president warned us that they are trying to censor us. They are trying to censor us. They are edging their way into censorship. I know this to be true because I have posted videos that I believe to be 100% actual factual. I know for a fact that that's not what mainstream has taught. And I know for a fact those videos don't get pushed. So it's not like, they're pushing the truth. So if you do see something that you don't agree with, 9 times 10, it's not even the truth anyways. So why does it even matter, darling? Are you really going to send and put our entire freedom of speech at risk just because you've seen a video ad that didn't agree with you? We all have triggers. And one question that I do want to know is, I understand seeing a video or a post could trigger something in you, but also, are you doing the healing work to get over those situations? I don't know you are. Like, are you actively are you seeking a therapist? Are you reaching out to your creator? Are you doing those things to make sure that you aren't experiencing the worst kinds of PTSD? We all have some level of PTSD or, traumatic from something, but that doesn't mean we stop our lives and we censor those around us because they haven't experienced what we have. No, this is an opportunity for you to get on your platform and speak your truth and say, hey, this video right here bothered me because XYZ. That's what your right is. You don't have the right to go and sue Twitter, YouTube, Facebook because you see something you didn't agree with. I don't agree with that at all. No, it's not right. People have the right to post what they want to post. Offended or not, people have the right to post what they want to post. It's their right. If they want to post something that's negative, hateful, this, that, the third, it's negative and hateful to me. But how do we know that they feel that this is negative? Maybe they feel that they're speaking their truth, which is why we can't censor people from saying and speaking their truth just because we don't agree with it. That's the whole point of the First Amendment. That's the benefit of being an American. We can say what we want and not have to worry about, oh, the government's gonna come get us. No, I've heard some people say, if you have a platform, meaning you have a group of following, whether it be big or small, it is in your best interest and theirs to report accurate news. And I'm going to say this. Although we know that most news outlets are controlled and monitored by the government, we know that to be fact. Like, that's not even something we can debate at this point. That's a fact. It is ran by the government. So that means that they do control the narrative. So if someone has the ability to control the narrative, you might want to look a little bit deeper into whatever they are promoting. And now I say do that. Do your research on things. I definitely be vigilant in the things that you're consuming into your mental, but you cannot censor us. We have the right to feel how we want to feel, even if it's not popular opinion. They tried to distract us, but I research 24/7, and the people like me, we already on this. We told people this years ago what was happening. Now the major outlets, I have to acknowledge that there is a war against our First Amendment right. Period. I've said this. Our former president told us about it. I mean, how many people have to tell you that something's going on for you to know something's going on, shawty? It's going on. It's happening. It's happening right now as we speak. If you're not saying popular opinion, you are getting, number one, you might get shadow banned. Number two, all types of stuff could happen to you. So I say that if you are going to report news, this is what my English teacher told me. Granted, I didn't agree with her, but if we're gonna play by their rules, we have to know their rules and play by them. She said that you have to do your research off of a reputable news outlets. Reputable news outlets are considered news sources like CNN, Fox 5, 11 Alive News, things of that nature. Things that aren't really considered real news or something that's not legit. If it doesn't have a .com or a .org on it, it's typically not legit. So try to, when you are doing your research and finding out information, to stick to that. Okay? You're welcome. But what I'm doing is just looking at how each time they edge closer and closer into our civil liberties. They already are tracking us via phone. So you know what? They said that's not enough. We're going to monitor what they're saying on those cellular devices. If what somebody is saying isn't true anyways, why do you even have to monitor it anyways? Is it because they have an influence on the media? Absolutely. The reason why they are censoring people who speak the truth, I can tell. I can tell those who don't do no research, who just go off of popular opinion. But the ones who do the research, they try to censor us because we, one, know the truth and we're not asleep. And then two, we have the ability to change the popular opinion. If you have the ability to change someone's opinion, you are considered dangerous. Why? Because they can't just tell you anything and you go with it. And that's what they've been doing for years, and you guys just go with it. They tell you things, you just believe it. It's like being getting to a baby. You guys don't no critical thinking, no does that make any logical sense? Or why would they do that? I think that right now what we can do to show our support is to continue to speak our truths on social platforms, and also to support them putting these little, there's two cases this week that need to get vetoed and rejected, and anything, we need to send those back to where they came. The hell they came from, send them back. You know, because that is threatening our First Amendment right. So we don't need that. Over 30 years ago, they made the ruling, and I happen to agree with the initial ruling that people have the right to say what they want. And like I said before, if you see a video that doesn't fit your spiritual level or fit your needs, you can easily hit don't recommend this video, and they won't recommend it. It's still on subject but off subject. I remember Facebook when I was on the reels, they would always show me like people's like obituaries, just like, you know, sad stuff. So what I did was, when I seen that next one, I put do not recommend any video like this to me. Haven't seen one since. Simple. You have to, and this is another fear I have. You can't have people who are illiterate to how to use certain sites complaining like, do they know how to use the site? Do they know all the functions of the site? Do they not know their abilities and capabilities? Like, that's what we need to know those details too. Because for all we know, it's somebody that doesn't even know how to use a phone complaining about something they've seen. like we need to know that these people are capable to work the internet and know how to not recommend a video. I know I'm simplifying and I'm making light of it, but it's a big deal. Big deal. I haven't come to y'all with a big deal in a minute. This is a big deal. We all need to be marching in support to protect our First Amendment. That's what we need to do. If you're still watching this video, put pound protect our First Amendment rights. And we also need to keep up with these two court cases. Because see, that be the thing. Y'all will hear about something and y'all don't keep up with it. Y'all don't even know how it turned out. It matters. Let's see those good old judges that I ain't even gonna, ooh, don't get me started. I ain't gonna say it. I'll be good. I ain't gonna say it. But let's see what those judges that y'all voted in last year do. Let's see if they, I don't know. The only saving grace is the fact that we voted in a good bit of Republicans who do feel like protect First Amendment. The Democrats, of course, like I told y'all. I'm not even gonna go into my real rant. But if you around me, you know I've said this a million times. Of course, the Democrats do not want you to say your truth. Of course they don't. So they can push their own agenda. We see their agenda they're pushing. You see, if you follow politics, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's common sense at this point. And this is not for people who don't follow what's going on. These are for the educated people who actually are studying what's going on. Yeah, you see their agendas being pushed. But meanwhile, they're trying to silence America. Yeah, okay. This is your king. This is what y'all wanted. I told y'all this. This what y'all wanted, not me. I didn't want this. I tried to tell y'all. Y'all wasn't listening to your girl. I tried to tell you first. They don't care about. There is a philosopher. If I can think of him in my frontal cortex, if it can come up, because I studied him, but he essentially said that people are inherently bad. They don't go out in the world saying, how can I make it better? No, they literally are worried about themselves. So don't be silly thinking, they say they're for the people, that they're for the people. No, look at what they're actually doing and promoting. Wake up. I can't say this enough. Wake up. Free game, you're welcome. If you don't know, now you know. So please go ahead and like, share, and comment on this video so that people can, hell, it's open floor. You can tell me I'm wrong, and then I'll be gladly to tell you you're wrong. So, you know what I'm saying? Comment down below. Let me know what you think.